Hello, and welcome to Payday 2 Crimewave Edition Weapon Review. And today we'll be looking at the grenade launcher as it's being shown right now. So let's get straight to it of seeing what the stats are for the weapon. And the stats are showing for the weapon is a magazine of 1, a total ammo of 6, a rate of fire of 30, damage of 340, accuracy of 12, steerability of 6, concealment of 18, and a threat of 37. Now with the stats shown in there and everything, and the weapon seems to say in the stats that it's okay, it's great for damage it says, and the ammo is very low, and you don't fire very quickly with it. Give and take, it's a one-shot weapon. But let's go into some gameplay of seeing how the weapon performs. Okay, as we see in the gameplay which is shown right now, the weapon's performing at it's okay really. The weapon is performing at an okay rate and everything. It's doing what I want it to do really, as it to kill the enemies around where I want it to shoot really, which is good because at times when using it you won't do it properly really. It won't kill your opponent the way you do it because it's explosive. And the thing about explosive weapons within Payday is that not all the time they will kill. The thing with the grenade launcher and sometimes even the grenades themselves, they just really kill and stun. So they do two jobs, they either kill and stun, which is okay, but at times you want it to really kill because you only got a small amount of ammo, and if it doesn't kill the enemies which you want it to kill in the area where you shot it, you're gonna have a problem because of its ammo and its ammo pickup. The ammo which you have is 6, and that's a low number to have, especially with the grenade launcher itself, and the pickup for it is low, so you won't get as much out of it. So it will take like 5 of the small little pickups which you see on the floor when killing an enemy, and it will take about 5 or 6 of them to refill one grenade really, and that is quite a disadvantage for the grenade launcher itself. Given a take, it has a high damage, but the thing about its high damage is when it's impact. And by what I mean by that is when it's a direct hit, it will do its full damage when it's direct hit, and as it explodes, the further away the blast, the less damage it does. That's why it has the stun effect with the weapon and everything. Give or take, the weapon is still quite good, and on certain difficulties it's reasonably okay. On normal difficulty it will kill your enemies like 90% of the time, and 10% it will stun them. As you go for higher difficulties, as hard, it will kill 70% and 30% will be stunned. Very hard, it's more of a 60 to 50. Overkill is more to 40 to 50, and then Death Wish, it's more for 30% chance to kill your enemy even with direct hit at times, and to stun, which is reasonable enough because higher difficulties means more enemies have more health, more resistant to certain things and everything. But at times you just want it to just kill your enemy, and thinking it's a grenade launcher, just want it to kill. Now, give or take for it to be quite high damaging and everything, the stun is useful. The stun is very useful at times because you can reload your weapons quickly enough. If you've got certain skills that will load them quicker, you have good a chance to also kill them at the same time. But it gives you time to reload certain weapons, like your submachine guns, your pistols, or even the grenade launcher, to reload the second shot again to take it to either kill him or just stun him again really, which is a great thing. And also the stun really is helpful when against the bulldozers. Now in the gameplay which you see right now, there is unfortunately no bulldozers right there in the video, so I can't show you how effective it is against them, but I'm telling you now, it's extremely effective. It's very effective against them, and it's amazing for what this thing can do against them. It can remove chunks of our armor off, even a whole entire face mask with just the one shot at times and everything. It's amazing for it. And at times you won't always see the bulldozers, so you won't always see a person carrying a grenade launcher with them, which is unfortunate. Now the rate of fire, the only reason why it says it's 30 because it takes a little bit of time to reload and you only get one shot anyway, so it's kind of reasonable for its rate of fire. Now the point where it says it's accuracy and stability, the stability is how many shots you can take before you can't really have control over the weapon anymore, and from the reaction from the first shot, or give or take a few shots. And the accuracy, really, there's no point for it to have its accuracy because you're shooting it in the middle of your target. The only reason why it has an accuracy is because of its range and its arc. As the grenade launcher says, it shoots a grenade and it launches it, but it's an arc, so it fires it as an arc shape. So if you shoot it in the air, it will not come, it won't go straight up and then come straight back down. It will just go up and like arc itself around and then go down type thing. So it's an arc throwing machine, really. So give or take, is amazing. And the concealment is really okay for a grenade launcher. I mean, I don't know how you actually conceal a grenade launcher, but for this thing you can conceal it. And with the two modifications which you get, it only decreases stability and accuracy, but really you don't need accuracy or stability with the grenade launcher in my opinion. And with the concealment, you can take it as an explosive stealth weapon, which is pretty weird, I know, but it can help you in a few stealth missions at times and everything. And give or take, it's quite a funny thing to see. Now the threat's only really when you want to, when you have the domination skill really. The threatening your weapon looks, the easier it is to dominate your opponent. And with the weapon being quite threatening, it's actually reasonably okay to dominate different opponents at times. So the threat of the level of it is very substantial and very good. Now, give or take, now it's time to just overview the whole entire thing and give it a rating. Now, I might have said a lot of positives or a lot of negatives, but my opinion of the weapon, surprisingly, is a 5 out of 10. Because the reason why I point out that, because at times I can't use it because I just don't feel using the weapon in this situation, and I have this feeling that it's not going to do what I want it to do, so I think it's a pile of shit at times. But other times I use it in the most needed situation and it's helped me out so much. So the reason being, it's only because of the situation we're in. And a lot of times when I go into games, I always needed it when I didn't have it because of bulldozers and skulldozers. That's the only reason why I would want to take it. Any other reason is to just be funny with it and to piss off people, which I do at times. But at other times, you just want to play for it and everything, and you have a load more weapons to use from to actually kill when you want it to kill, which is reasonable enough, you know. And at times you're thinking you don't want to use it as a primary. I mean, it would have been great for a secondary weapon, but not for a primary, because you have more weapons that do better within a primary slot. Sure, they might do less damage, but everything else overtops it, really. and it doesn't stun when you want it to kill. You don't want the weapon to stun, you want it to kill, which is reasonable enough. Okay, I think I've chatted on long enough, so hope you guys enjoyed. Please like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.